Hey YouTube, it's Justin the Junkie. How the fuck are you guys doing today?
Hey, yo.
So today, this video is for Hard Knocks Forge. It's his 500 sub giveaway. Okay, and in his honor, I decided to shoot the video Hard Knocks style, where really it's just fucking jazz hands or magical hands out here. Okay, so what Hard Knocks is doing, it's his 500 sub giveaway video response. If you guys have not checked out Hard Knocks Forge channel, I will leave a link in the description or link in the comments section, and you guys can go check his channel out. What he's giving away is a OEM tool set, okay, that he got from somewhere else, I don't know, but this tool set is pretty fucking sweet. I want the goddamn thing, because remember, if I win, you win. But anyway, the contest is about what's your oldest or most sentimental tool in your toolbox. Well, as you guys know, I don't really have, all my tools are bought within the last 2 years, but I do have one old tool and a sentimental tool towards me. This was my grandpa Basil's snap-on ratchet. Yes, I said that right. Basil was his name. He was a very eccentric guy. What he did for a living was, you know, like those old gauges that would be in like electrical plants. It was like a monitoring system. He fixed small electronics, and like I know in his free time he fixed small like watches and things like that. I mean, he was an excellent mechanic. I mean, a funny story is when my parents were building my house, my grandpa wired it. He was a great electrician, great really at everything, and he was really sensitive about his height. He was only about 5'3", and my dad got frustrated and told him that, you know, we could get this job done fucking faster if I didn't have to keep moving this goddamn ladder around. Well, my grandpa freaked out, okay, and packed up all his shit and went home. And it took my mom and dad begging 3 weeks that they would not ever call him short again before he would come back and finish the electrical work at our house. And my mom's house has been there 30 years, and every electrician that came in asked who wired it originally. It was my grandpa Basil. He was a very very mechanical guy. I remember he had an old Aries lawnmower, and it started rod knocking, and it you know, he went and worked on that thing out there in the yard, and he had it running at the end of the day. He rebuilt it out there in the yard, put it all back together, and finished mowing the grass the next day. He was an amazing guy. You know, I think I get a little bit of my mechanical ability from him, you know, just because, you know, I'm a Sturgill, and I look just like my dad, and my dad looks just like his dad. So, and Enzo looks kind of like me. But anyway, this snap-on ratchet is FL7 or F720. The ratchet is from 1999 or 1979, and what it has on here is this E. Now, what this E means, if you ever get an old snap-on tool that has this E stamped on it, that means it was an exchanged item. Back in the late 70s, early 80s, when you broke your ratchet, instead of giving you a rebuild kit, the snap-on guy would have these on the truck and just hand them right to you, and you would go on your way. But this is the ratchet that I obviously polished up and all that stuff. The reason I don't have anything else of my grandpa's is that, you know, after my grandma died, the house that my dad lives in, it was their original house, and about a month after she died, the house completely burnt to the ground. It had an electrical fire. Something happened, and everything was lost. All my grandparents' pictures and all that stuff. We don't have very much stuff of my grandparents. Only stuff that my mom has. But anyway, this thing is more of a sentimental piece for me. You know, it'll always stay in my box, just like, you know, I probably will never use this very much. It's just something to hold on and to remember him, and then one day I can give it to Enzo. And like you guys, if you guys have been watching this channel, I gave Enzo his own ratchet when he was born. So hopefully, you know, when he gets older, he could give that ratchet that I gave him to his first son. And, you know, Enzo is the sole heir to all this wonderful shit that I own, so lucky him. But anyway, also Hard Knocks asked another question, which I've talked about before. Do old tools carry on the spirit of the guy that owned them before them? And my answer is yes. I feel that, that if I use this ratchet, I would get some of the feeling that my grandpa did when he used it, and some of his skills, telepathically, or what the fuck ever you want to call it, got into this ratchet when he used it, and it was just, I think that that's really, it does carry on. So if you guys are out there buying old tools from old craftsmanship, that shit does carry some of the blood, sweat, and tears that this country was built on. Men that actually went to work and made shit, not played on a fucking computer and made some dumbass program, which we use a lot now, but this is back when the men were men, you know what I'm saying, and that's just how it was, I actually prefer that type of time to what we have now. I like repairing stuff and fixing things. I feel accomplishment. I don't really like electronical work, but I do like nuts and bolts type stuff and building things with my hands. I get great satisfaction out of that. That's just one thing. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go check out Hard Knocks channel. I'm going to try to get this up as fast as I can, because if any of you viewers out there would like to get in the giveaway, all you got to do is shoot a simple video with your telephone, put the hashtag HardKnocksForge, blah blah blah, whatever the fuck it is. He made the hashtag way too long again. I don't know. But anyway, I also have some other stuff for Hard Knocks, because at the end of his videos he says, never send me any pink panties because they never fit. And I asked him what that meant, and he said, well, they fit around the waist, just not in a certain area. So Hard Knocks, the junkie, has found your problem, and I've got it fixed for you, and there'll be another video coming up about that, and I'll show you what I bought Hard Knocks. But anyway, hopefully I win the giveaway. If not, Hard Knocks, please hook me up with a fucking bottle opener, for goddamn sake. Fuck! I want one of those things. So, anyway, like always, guys, you know the shit. Check out my Patreon account, all my social medias, the Snap-on Junkie, everywhere. We're taking over the world, one social media at a time, I guess. Like always, guys, thanks for watching, and I gotta fucking go.